We've got the first field cut, and yeah, I'm getting better with the sickle bar. It's a lot easier when it's short. So this stuff here was probably 18 inches tall, and I'm learning a lot about the different hay, the different things we have planted here. You know, turns out this front field here is mostly alfalfa, or that's the way it grows. And so the second cutting we did about a month ago was almost pure alfalfa. So if you notice here, we've got all this alfalfa in here, and the alfalfa it's not going to grow anymore. So even though this was a shorter cut, there's some grasses and stuff in here too, and some clover. But this alfalfa, once it goes to flower, it's not going to grow too much more anyway. So this is a great height to cut this stuff at, and it's quick with the sickle bar. There's a lot less clogging up. You can still see we've got a lot of clog ups on the bar when I was cutting, but much better than my first time. And I've made some adjustments to that sickle bar too that has helped out a lot. Well, I think that is going to be it for today. I checked the weather again, and man, the weather is dumb. Looks like it's going to rain in a few days, so now I'm in a hurry to get this field done before it rains on it. It's okay if it rains on it when it's in the field, but it just delays the process. So I really like to have a good, clear, dry set of days, but it's always a challenge with the weather. I plan on getting this all done this week, but now we'll wait another week. So I'll get this field done, and then we'll get the side field and the back fields done. Next week, hopefully we get some good weather. Oh man, what a beautiful day. But what a big old fail on this field. Things got out of control this last week, and this stuff is waste. It's so dry now that it's just gonna turn into hay dust when I rake it, but I'm still gonna get it raked and baled. Get it off the field if nothing else, but goats may still eat it. I did get a chance to do the far field over there the other day. That is longer hay, so that should be a little more productive. Just got off of work. I got a couple hours before the sun goes down over here, and I've got this back field around the corner here, that big long field, that I'm going to start cutting tonight, and then I can get the sickle bar put away for the year and get the rake out. So I might even get to bale this tonight, I don't know. This tractor's got a fuel leak, so I gotta fix that, but I've just been shutting the fuel off when I
stop it, it seems to only leak when it's not running, so should be an easy fix once I have the time. So this sickle bar has been a great tool. For those of you guys who are looking at getting one of these, or you know, jumping into doing hay or whatever, and this is all you can afford, it'll get you by. There's nothing wrong with this as a tool. I can say a couple things I learned as far as adjustments go. I really like to keep these pads down low in the back, and you can't tell now just because of the way I disconnected it from the tractor, but these pads in the front that it rides on, it helps keep it angled up just a little bit, and that's going to help that grass that you cut get out of the way. I do sometimes get clog ups right here on this first tooth, and sometimes over here on the last couple teeth here, but I found that when I angled this up, and I wasn't doing that the first time I cut, the second time I did, angled it up, it worked way better. That grass just cuts and sheds right off. This here helps to guide that grass in, and it leaves you with a path on the side of where you're cutting. It's about 6 inches wide, where when you come by for your next pass, you can drop this shoe right into that path where there's no grass. And as long as you can drive while looking backwards to the right and keep your tractor going straight, you'll keep right in that line, and this won't get clogged up with already cut grass, and it runs pretty smooth. I have found that there are a couple other adjustments to this part. If you saw my first struggles, I had to replace this part right here, and basically what this does is attaches here to this pivot point, and as you raise and lower this, it determines when this is going to hit the ground. So basically you'll adjust this, tighten or loosen this, and it'll keep the belly of the beast over here up higher off the ground, and it'll allow this to hit the ground first. And you obviously want that because you don't want this dragging on the ground, getting caught in grass and all kinds of other things like that. So on this tractor, I have road gears and I have the regular running gears. I usually use these in the field, 1 through 4, and then there's the high gears here, 5 through 8, and a reverse. What I generally do is I throttle the engine just about all the way up and run the sickle bar at the highest PTO speed, and then if the grass is long, I'll run it in just 2. If the grass is really short, I can run it in 4. Somewhere in between, I'll run it in 3. So this is the speed of the tractor. This doesn't affect the speed of the PTO at all. And so keeping that PTO running high keeps the revolutions of my cutters going high so they can keep up with that grass. You do want to go fast enough where the grass kind of lays back over the top of it and gets out of the way so it doesn't get gummed up in your teeth. And you know, that's been important. So little things I've learned this year helped a lot. The second and third cutting of the field, if you watch my first videos, it was this field right here was quite a trick, and that field back there I did was, you know, not really that good. You can see here, I mean, the field is cut pretty good, and I'm happy with that. This isn't my yard. I'm not worried about this thing being, you know, show quality yard. I just want to get the hay out of the field. So this is what happens when you don't plan things out well, or the weather doesn't cooperate. Hay is, from what I can tell this year, it's all about timing. I mean, there's a finite amount of time you can leave the hay in the field. It can't stay too long, it can't be too short. You got to let it dry out. The weather's got to be right. Nice and breezy and sunny like today is good. You know, got to get raked up. There's so many things that has to be done. It's definitely a hard thing to juggle. I mean, you've got all the responsibilities around the farm. You've got, I have a full-time job. I have a lot of things going on. And, you know, you got to plan around the weather. So I've had to take days off of work to do this. I've had to do, you know, whatever I can to get out here and take care of this hay. It's important to us. We need to make some money off the hay we have in the fields here in order to recoup the costs we put into the equipment. And we have to store enough hay for us for the winter. So this is our last cutting this year. And so there'll be, you know, I've learned a lot of things. I've taken some notes and I've learned so much this year. Next year I'll be even better at this and I'll do a better job. If you guys have questions or comments about the sickle bar, about hay, if if you're thinking about doing hay or you haven't done it before, I am not a 30-year veteran farmer, but I've learned a lot over just this first year. And sometimes that's the best time to teach other people, is after you've just learned yourself. And so hopefully I can help someone out with the videos I've done and things like that. I don't claim to know everything, but I definitely have learned a lot. And the people that I've sold the hay to this year, it's been good hay and they've enjoyed it, and a lot of people have called me back and wanted more. So that's a testament, I guess, to the quality that we're doing. But as always, guys, comments down below, thumbs up on the video, hit that big red subscribe button if you want to follow along and check out all the other things we have going on around here. Love to have you guys tag along for that, and hit that little bell next to that subscribe button. It helps you get notifications when we release new videos. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.